90% of the Leech Lake Reservation is inside the Chippewa boundary. One half of the Chippewa National Forest is inside the Leech Lake boundary. So it behooves us to work together. When I first started, you could feel the tension. Now we come in there and we're joking, deer hunting's right around the corner. Just last week, we had a potluck for our resource management division, and I invited them over. It's simple things like that. That's how you start co-stewardship. My name's Keith Karnes. I wear the hats of forester, forest ecologist, silviculturist, horticulturist. Usually I just write in Forestry Director. The Tribal Forest Protection Act, that legislation came out in 2004. It came as a result of rancherias in California where fires would start on somebody else's property. These tribal rancherias, by the time the fire got to them, it was in the crown. These rancherias were doing good work, but by the time you got a raging crown fire, all the good work in the world doesn't do anything to stop it. And they were saying, well, our land's in jeopardy because you're not doing a good job as a neighbor. 2016 was our very first TFPA that we did with the Chippewa National Forest. And it was just a small 48-acre thin pine earlier, thin them more aggressively, thin them more often. End up with these larger, robust live crowns, these happier, healthier trees. You're creating gaps out here to knock crown fire down. And so that's where it started. And they wanted more TFPAs. So we took that 48-acre pine thinning one and we extended it across the entire forest. This 16,000-acre pine plantations between 20 and 40 years old. We did a snowshoe hare pilot one to create more snowshoe hare habitat, which is a keystone species and a traditionally harvested species. We're doing one to reduce aspen. And the last one is to restore fire. Now that's tribal forestry. That's the vision, is one area this isn't just pine plantation and nothing else. Everything stacks upon itself. Now we did an MOU, a signed MOU in 2019, shared stewardship, shared vision, co-management. Since we've started doing that and we've been brought in, instead of the notification idea where we're brought in, they've made all their decisions and done all their checks through their departments, and then they would come to us. Now we're at the very beginning. We're thinking of moving into this project next. Here we are. I would like to have funding to be able to do stuff at landscape scales. All the land and water inside the reservation is looked at as a landscape scale where the tribe has co-stewardship say over all of it. That's what I believe it should be. We do got a strong resource management department. It isn't because we're paid well. Tribal resource management professionals are paid less than other agencies, but we move mountains.